All right, everyone. We'd like to welcome Lizette Salas into the interview room. Lizette last week finished runner-up in Hawaii and moved up to number 22 in the Rolex rankings. Pretty impressive week for you. First off, I know it wasn't the finish that you wanted in the playoff, but looking back at that week and when you got a chance to really reflect on that 62 on Sunday and what an impressive round it was, what can you take from last week and how, have you been able to put it all into perspective of what happened out there?
Yeah, I was just in the zone last week or on Sunday, and I just felt so confident, so comfortable in that position that I was in, even though I was 5 shots back. I just stayed present. I was very dialed in on what kind of shot I wanted to hit, and my caddy, Greg, does a really great job. We work great together, and it was just a great learning experience just to be in that position and being more comfortable and learning a lot about myself. And even though it wasn't the finish I wanted, it was still a great learning experience. And to be contending for a championship with Suzann Pettersen, with the top players in the world, that's something that I'm not used to, but I'm getting the hang of it, and I'm getting much more comfortable being out there in that position.
When I had Stacy in here a little earlier, I was asking her about you and some of the other top young Americans that are kind of coming up as we're in the Solheim Cup year. But one of the things she said is that when people were asking her before the year started who to watch out for, she had mentioned your name and said that she kind of knew that you were in for a breakthrough year. And considering how well you played last year in your first year on tour, what kind of did you take from that, and how much has that really helped you in kind of getting off to, you've had a great start in your last 4 events, 3 top 10s, including that runner-up finish and a tie for 4th at Founders.
I finished on a good note last year, and, I made a lot of changes right before the Asian swing. I switched instructors, I switched caddies, I switched equipment. So it was a very big risk, but at the end, I made a great decision. I felt more like myself towards the end of the year last year, and just try to keep that momentum going from CMEs to this year. But I didn't want to play with any expectations. I just wanted to play my game, and I'm finally starting to see the results that I've been working on for 6-7 months now. And I've established a great team around me that has just allowed me to play golf, and I think it's because of them and establishing a good inner circle around me that's allowed me to play the golf that I'm playing now.